I'm confused. So when Mitch was doing the very first check, he was talking about founding a holiday, but there's an actual leadership activity to do that.
We were just having fun with.
I know, but I was actually going to do that.
You're going to found a holiday?
Yeah, I'm going to found a holiday. Yeah. And
is this Founders Day?
It's going to be Founders Day, and we're going to have a pasta shit bug whatever every year. And
we'll bash Trand.
We'll have an eating contest, right? How much of it can you eat at one setting?
No.
It's going to be great. It's going to draw lots of money.
It's like Nathan's hot dogs.
So yes, I'm rolling.
Celebrate holiday. You declare a day of celebration. Holidays may be religious, historical, martial, or simply festive, but all relieve your citizens from their labors and give them a chance to make merry at the kingdom's expense. Attempt a basic check, but if your kingdom celebrated a holiday the previous turn, the DC increases by 4. This basic check is a culture check.
So it's a folklore.
It's a folklore check. I'm sorry. I keep doing the ability, not the skill. Okay, so this is folklore, and you have a bonus to culture checks this turn from the improved lifestyle check.
It'll be a total of 17.
It's a success. Okay.
Awesome.
Nice.
Your holiday is a success. You're out there cutting promos or doing whatever it is. What's another way for? I just like to say that. I think
it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're out there hyping the people. Your holidays are a success, but they're also expensive. You get a +1 circumstance bonus to loyalty-based checks until the end of your next kingdom turn. Okay, someone keep track of that. Immediately roll 1 resource die and spend resource points equal to the result. If you can't afford this cost, treat the result as a crit failure instead.
All right, so a resource die is a D4, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I rolled a 3.
Okay, all right. So that's, what is that, 11 resource die? So you got 6 left for the turn.
6.
Okay, so I'm kind of getting it. So you roll your fuel at the beginning, your resources, and you want to spend those throughout the turn into stuff that you can take with you into the next turn. Can you take resource points into the next turn as well, though? Can you save up?
Any RP you don't spend turns into XP for the kingdom.
Oh. And we're doing milestone, so I guess spend them while you got them, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's next for you?
Next, I wanted to look at, send diplomatic envoy.
Send diplomatic envoy. This is a trained statecraft activity. You guys are trained in statecraft?
Yes.
What's the thing we're trying to do?
We are untrained in statecraft.
Oh, send diplomatic envoy. That is a trained statecraft.
Oh, so we can only do it if we're trained.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Where do you see that? Just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, no. You got to look up at page 33. It says trained statecraft.
It's listed under trained statecraft activities. And the only untrained statecraft activity you can do is tap the treasury, which is a downtime one you've already done.
So we can't, anything that's on those trains, so we can't do...
We can't do anything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, statecraft
this is stupid.
Okay. You guys are going to have to get trained in that.
Well, shoot. Because that was going to flow into the next thing I was to do. Because until we get that envoy, we can't do trade.
Yeah.
With anyone. So, yeah.
How do you get trained in statecraft? Do you have to level or something?
I think we're going to have to level up.
Yeah, it's almost like you'd have to, not metagame, you'd have, not min-max, but it's almost like you have to really plan it out.
Right.
So what can't you do until you establish...
can't do trade agreements you're trained in statecraft.
Yeah, so we can't do diplomatic envoys, and if you don't do that, you can't.
So yeah, diplomatic envoy, and then trade agreement, establish trade agreement, page 24. Well, I wish I knew that, because that was the big reason why being trained in trade.
Well, can you? Is it? I mean, I'm not above letting you guys do a retcon since we're just learning right now. I mean, can you? Is the kingdom creation such that like you could trade out like defense, for example, for statecraft?
Yeah,
Maybe.
we could trade any of these.
Well, why don't you just do that since we're kind of learning? I think it's fine to just move these things around a little bit. Because I know you guys were wanting to get this going. I have no problem with that.
Let me make sure defense isn't tied to one of the hard.
Oh, right.
I'm just like, why don't you get rid of your defense training? It's fine.
It says the DM.
Yeah, so feudalism gives us defense and trade.
Okay.
So those are
so
stuck.
You're stuck with defense.
Yeah, we're stuck.
But the other ones you all picked yourselves?
Yeah.
So why don't you cut like intrigue or industry or something?
You cut industry.
Let's look at industry and see if there are even any trained industry or trained intrigue activities.
There are trained intrigue activities.
Yeah, most of the things I do are intrigue.
Yeah, let's take industry then.
So trained industry, the only trained industry activity is to relocate the capital.
Which we're not going to do anytime soon.
Yeah, so why don't you get rid of industry? The only other industry activity is to trade commodities, and you can do that untrained. So your mod will go down, but yeah, that's my recommendation. Trade out industry for statecraft.
Yep, I like it.
Okay, I'll adjust your character sheet. I'm not going to cut this discussion. I think this is a good retcon for people learning how to do this. I mean, we didn't know. So why don't we go back to Donnie then? So Donnie, you're going to send a diplomatic envoy?
Yes, I am.
What page is that again?
I have to find it again. 1 second. we were all over the book trying to find answers to things. 34.
34. All right. You send emissaries to another group or foster positive relations and communication. The DC of this check is the group's negotiation DC. See the sidebar on page 23. Attempts to send a diplomatic envoy to a nation with which your kingdom is at war take a -4 circumstance penalty to the check and have the result worsened 1 degree. At the GM's discretion, some wars might be so heated that this activity has no chance of success. So are you wanting to send a diplomatic envoy to Brevoy?
Yeah, we can do it with Brevoy. I was thinking them or the who were we gonna think about? The kobolds. The
Snickerdoodle kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, do this.
What you guys think? Would you guys rather have it with Brevoy or the kobolds?
Well, the Snickerdoodle kobolds live in a silver mine, so it makes sense.
Well, wasn't I about to go make him pledge fealty?
Let's just do diplomatic to Brevoy and
let's do it to
pledge
Brevoy.
fealty to
I
pledge
like
fealty
that
to the
better.
kobolds.
I like that better.
Yeah, it makes sense. You got to get that done.
Or
okay.
reverse it, pledge fealty to Brevoy.
I don't. You think Brevoy's going to pledge fealty to you? 200 people living in tents.
I rolled I don't know. I don't know how to figure out the modifiers yet. I rolled a 14.
Okay.
On the die.
I think that'll auto succeed since the DC's 14.
Oh, so it's surely not a +10. So yeah, it's just
the
a
DC of this
success.
check is the group's negotiation. Okay, so I need to determine the negotiation DC of Brevoy. Okay, sidebar page 23.
Oh god, I bet that's high. I didn't think about that step.
And it doesn't look like you're doing it with Brevoy. It looks like you're doing it. The book assumes you'll do this with Rostland.
Okay.
Which I think is it Restov?
Rostov, wouldn't it? Isn't that?
Why does it list Rostland?
I think Rostland is an area of Brevoy.
Okay.
So Rostland is under the Brevoy umbrella. Is kind of
It
what
is?
I'm gathering. Yeah.
Where do you see that?
Rostland, and I'm just looking at some
the
old
map.
Pathfinder.
Oh.
Because Restov is the name of the city you started in.
Right. So Rostland and Isia, or Issia, are parts of Brevoy.
Oh,
From what I'm
okay.
gathering.
So Rostland is like a...
It's like a state of the country of Brevoy, if for lack of a better word, or territory.
Okay.
Is kind of what I'm getting. I could be completely wrong about that. I'm sure somebody will
that
correct
makes
it.
sense.
Southern part of Brevoy, just north of the
Yeah,
Stone
okay. God, yes. Rostland is in southern Brevoy, and guess what? The DC for negotiating with Rostland is 15.
Oh.
There we go.
Because you had good relations with them already.
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah.
So you have crit this, I believe, because you rolled a 28, yeah?
22.
No, 22.
22. Oh,
22.
okay, so not a crit then. So success.
But we established diplomatic relations.
You have established it. Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Well, oh my God, we've muddled our way through Red Letter Day. Gritala's over there, throws his green visor into the air and establishes diplomatic. You guys send the pro wrestler to establish diplomatic relations with
We should all be pro wrestlers.
Rostland. Okay.
He signs headshots and hands them out to people as
God damn it.
celebration.
Okay. Okay, success. You establish diplomatic relations. Okay.
Hooray!
Wow.
Okay.
Something.
That's 2 activities down for Donnie.
That's 2.
Okay.
Number 3
what-
is
what's your
I
third?
want to establish a trade agreement with Rosslyn.
Okay, you want to establish a trade agreement with Rosslyn. Okay,
Yes.
what page is that on?
That is going to be 24.
Oh my God. Okay. Requirements. You have diplomatic relations with the group you wish to establish an agreement with. You do because of Donnie's rolling. Okay, you send a band of merchants out to establish a trade agreement between your kingdom and a group with whom you've established diplomatic relations, in this case, Rosslyn. If a navigable river connects your kingdom with the other group's territory, you can attempt a boating check to establish the trade agreement. If your kingdom's proficiency rank with magic is master or higher, you can attempt a magic check. Otherwise, attempt a trade check. Now, you do have a connecting river, so I guess if boating is better than trade for you, then you can do boating. But my suspicion is the trade's going to be better.
Yeah, the trade's way better.
Trade's way better. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess make the trade check. DC 14.
And what's the?
It's the DC is the group's negotiation DC, or your kingdom's control DC. So it's your control DC is 14. The negotiation DC is 15. So we use the higher one.
Okay.
15.
And the modifier in this is a 7.
9.
So then I rolled a natural 18. So 27 total.
Okay.
Crit.
Yeah, you have a crit.
Awesome.
The established trade agreement check. On a critical success, you successfully establish a trade agreement with your target, and your merchants return with gifts. Immediately roll 2 resource die and gain resource points equal to the result of the roll. Donnie, be my guest.
All right. A 1 and a 2. 3 total.
Okay, 3 back.
But hey,
you guys got some gifts. Okay.
At 12.
Chris,
now.
are you recording that? I'm sure.
Yeah, we're back up to 9.
Oh my gosh, Donnie.
And what commodity did you buy, Brad?
lumber,
About
right?
lumber. About 2 lumber.
2 lumber.
I am exhausted.
We're halfway done.
Oh, God. Bill.
Chris can go first.
Okay, Chris.
All right, so we're gonna do a little clandestine business.
Oh, no. What page are we going to?
31.
So, all right. You know there are criminals in your kingdom, King Sertova, and they know you know. You encourage them to send kickbacks in the form of resources and commodities to the government, but the common citizens will be more than upset if they find out. What is going on here?
So, really, when Mitch was trying to craft those luxury resources and all that embezzling going on, we know that happened, and we want some of that back.
I see.
Wow.
This starts as a basic check against your control DC, but every subsequent kingdom turn you pursue clandestine business, the DC increases by 2. Every kingdom turn that passes without reduces the DC by 1 until you reach back to your control DC. This is a trained intrigue skill check. Good luck.
All right, here we go.
DC 14.
Ooh, 19 plus 8, 27.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, you crit it. Immediately roll 2 resource dice. Gain resource points equal to the result. In addition, you gain 1d4 luxury commodities.
That's where all my luxury
The public
commodities went.
is none the wiser.
All right, we got 3 more resource points back, so that's up to 12. And then how many luxuries?
1d4.
3.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So let's see. So got away from Mitch a little bit, but Sirio gets in there and makes it right. Wow.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Next activity here, we're going to, we want the Suit Scale Cabald's Pledge of Fealty.
Okay.
Yes.
What page?
25.
Okay. So this is a trained. Isn't this a?
Yeah, so there's three skills tied to it: either statecraft, warfare, or intrigue.
So it's got the downtime
They all have
tag on it.
downtime. They all have downtime tag.
They're all
They all
downtime.
do.
Because the kingdom turns technically downtime, right?
Oh,
Like-
and it has the leadership trait. Okay,
Yes.
I'm an idiot. Okay, so what skill are we in right now?
So we'd probably either do intrigue or statecraft. I'm not
Oh, I
sure
see.
how
Kind
we
of an
find
idiot.
out how the Suit Scale Cabalds, if they respond better to intrigue or statecraft.
When your representatives encounter freeholders, refugees, independent groups, or other bands of individuals gathered in the wilderness who aren't already part of your nation, you can offer them a place in your kingdom, granting them the benefits of protection, security, and prosperity in exchange for their fealty. The benefits granted to your kingdom can vary wildly, but often manifest as one-time boons to your commodities or unique bonuses against certain types of events. The adventure text in this campaign offers numerous examples of groups who could accept a pledge fealty. You can attempt this skill check with intrigue, statecraft, or warfare. However, certain groups will respond better or worse to specific skills. The DC is the group's negotiation DC. Okay. Yeah, I think you just got to take a shot in the dark about what you want to try to use. Do you want to try to use intrigue, statecraft, or warfare? I would assume you don't want to threaten the snickerdoodles with warfare.
No, we're going to go with intrigue here.
Okay. All right, make the check.
13 plus 8, 21.
Hell yeah.
21. Okay. Snickerdoodle Kobolds, DC 20.
Yeah. We are killing it, guys.
Wow.
Got it. You
We're
guys
the
doing
best
great.
kingdom ever.
My God. Okay. So you have earned a success with the Snickerdoodle Kobolds. You don't claim the hex the group is in, but immediately roll 1 resource die. You must spend resource points equal to the result to integrate the group into your kingdom.
Got a 3, so we're down to 9.
Okay, so you send. Okay, so I didn't even think this would be happening this soon, but Sirio, you during this downtime during this kingdom turn, you and others arrive back at the Snickerdoodle Kobold Caves, and you find a pretty well-functioning society there. King Snickerdoodle is turning out to be pretty savvy and is making things work, and they're kind of working toward maybe getting that silver mine going again. But they are, as you promised before, I think in a previous episode, they are thrilled with your success and thrilled to be a part of what you're building. So this all works off of your decision, A, to ally with them. All of this kind of has culminated in this. So good job, guys.
Awesome.
Way to go.
So we don't get the hex. So at some point we can try that again to see if we get that hex.
You'll
from
have to
them.
claim the hex, I think, traditionally.
I think we
right?
can just claim it as a region activity.
Okay.
Third action, I'm going to try to establish a trade agreement with the Suit Scale Kobolds.
Haven't you already done that once, though? I don't think you can repeat unless it says, right?
Oh, it's not per... I thought it was per leader.
Unless an activity states otherwise, a leader cannot attempt the same leadership activity more than once per kingdom turn.
Oh, a leader.
Yeah, so
this is a different leader.
Oh.
Right.
I say you're good. I say go for it.
So yeah, let's try to do a trade agreement then.
DC 20.
Ooh, that is a natural 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What have you done? You stepped on King Snickerdoodle's tail or something.
I don't know.
Critical failure. Your trade agreement is a total loss, and your traders do not return. Oh, no. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Since they've just pledged their fealty to you.
That doesn't mean the kobolds killed them.
Yeah,
we could have just taken an envoy that just ran off.
Could have been the Lord,
okay.
who knows?
Gain 1 unrest, and until the end of the next kingdom turn, take a -1 circumstance penalty to all economy-related checks. I think that's got to be it. You guys have a lost expedition.
Yeah.
You just sent the wrong people or something, and they ran off.
Okay. Now Kachal's got to send another email about picking trade envoys.
Can we substitute Brad's reduced unrest turn after mine?
Somebody else can do that now.
Well, I guess that since this is all happening in tandem, you know what? Yeah, why not? Come on, you guys got that success on that rest and relax. Why not? That makes sense. So okay, sure. We'll nullify that unrest because of what Mitch did. And that lets Brad have a little impact too.
It was about 50-50 with the diplomacy with the kobolds, so that's all my turn.
All right, yeah. You get a letter from King Snickerdoodle that's like, "Hey man, where's the envoy? Where's the traders? We never got them. Well, let's try again next kingdom turn. Whatever."
Population 196 now.
Yeah, right.
Population 196.
Yeah, your pop drops by 4 people. All right, Bill. Oh my God, how long have we been recording? Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna try infiltration.
Okay,
Page
who are you
30.
infiltrating?
It says you can send your spies out to gather intelligence neighboring nation, a cult or thieves guild, or within your borders, an unclaimed freehold, or even an unexplored adventure site, which is where you claimed there might be undead.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Nice, dude.
Okay, what page are we on?
30.
30.
Nice.
Player's guide
Last
page.
30, 31.
All right, okay. So you want to get intel on that undead dungeon that Jubilos told you about?
Yeah.
Okay, make the intrigue check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
Well, it's also -1 from our last.
What's a 28?
Shit.
Yeah.
You guys are rolling out of your minds right now.
Did you roll a natural 20, Bill?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
That's why I said that was a 28.
Lead with that.
Leave it there, man.
Sorry. Well, I just said it's a 28.
That's why, yeah, you just...
He could have rolled higher, I guess.
Critical success. You learn something valuable or helpful. If you were infiltrating a specific target, the GM decides what is learned, but the information is exact and precise. For example, if you were infiltrating an unexplored ruin, you might learn that the site is infested with web lurkers and spider swarms. If you were investigating your kingdom's health, your spies revealed that easy methods to address citizens' satisfaction, allowing you to choose one of the following. Okay, whatever. Okay, so you chose to investigate that ruin.
Yes. Weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
Love it.
Now we'll know what we're going
Tell
to
us
fight.
everything in the dungeon.
This rule says PC load letter. What the fuck does PC load letter mean?
Your spies return. You sent 3. Only 2 make it back.
Oh no.
And they tell you
I worked down more people.
that there is a complex magical hazard in the central chamber of this dungeon, comprised of faces carved on the wall, which appear to inhale and then exhale slithering tendrils of darkness to harm those who might despoil this area, and that it can be disabled through thievery, but that it is too hard for them. It looks like expert level thievery is needed to get rid of this trap in this dungeon, or it might be able to be dispelled with 3rd level dispel magic.
I like thinking that was the spy actually debriefing us using that language, and we're like, man, he really articulates the issues well.
Yeah, that is what your infiltration crit has earned you. I have described the solution to one of the traps that one of your spies found while sneaking around in this area. So they found the tomb that's in that hex that Jubilos told you about. So it's like a tomb. It's not that big, but it is a dungeon. And you give the solution to that trap.
I don't want to spoil episode 41, but Dry is going to completely forget about that and walk right through that trap.
Now,
I actually put it on a post-it note on my computer screen.
This is not the type of situation that we could hire adventurers to go take care of, is it?
No, I think the hire adventures is for like an ongoing
a specific
event or
event
something that you're
Okay.
Kingdom experiencing. We don't have any of that going on right now. So
Okay.
all right, Dry. What's next?
Killed it,
I'm
man.
going to try to establish a trade agreement with the suit scales again.
All right, man.
That went so well the first time.
Make that trade check.
Oh my God.
Did you roll a natural 1?
It's a natural 20.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20.
Another natural 20.
Bill consistently slow rolls natural
24.
20s for some reason.
Yeah,
Yep.
he kind of like
He's-
buries
yeah,
the
he
lead.
does a little bit,
on his
a little
natural
bit.
20.
Well, I mean,
So crit success. You successfully establish a trade agreement with your target, and your merchants return with gifts. We've already had this result. Immediately roll 2 resource dice and gain resource points equal to the results of the roll. So you guys get resource in the form of like
That's
silver
good.
or something
D4s,
from the
right?
silver mine. So 2d4.
2d4.
Let's just say he's just going to roll an 8.
that's 1,
Oh, okay.
and that's 1. So that's 2.
2.
Okay.
Well, Snickerdoodle, he's
Free resource,
frugal.
free resource
11.
points.
Okay. Wow, congratulations. Okay.
Good job, Bill.
You got a third one?
I'm skipping the third one. I'm fucking out and done. That's it.
I think that's your choice to take.
That is
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Given how exhausted I am after a kingdom turn. Okay.
We're not even done yet.
Okay, let's go back then into my fucking Kingmaker guide. Oh.
No, it's regional
Leadership activities.
Yeah.
Okay, region
We did those.
activities. Okay, so we did step 1 leader. So we're in the activity phase. We did step 1 leadership activities. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, step 2 region activities. The PC leaders may now collectively attempt up to 3 region activities. The players decide who rolls any skill checks needed to resolve these activities.
So what do we want to do for these 3? Chris, did you have
Chris, you
3
kinda thought this
figured out?
through.
Yeah, I
Right,
think we
yeah.
want to claim 2 adjacent plains hexes
Okay.
and then try to build some farmland.
Okay. And so I assume you're looking at you've got 2 reconnoitered hexes to the north, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And what page of the player's guide is claim hex?
23.
Claim hex. You have reconnoitered. Okay, the requirements. You have reconnoitered the hex to be claimed during hexploration. The hex must be adjacent to at least one hex that's already part of your kingdom. If the hex to be claimed contains dangerous hazards or monsters, they must be cleared first. Okay, so yeah, why don't you... Okay, so you're going to do this once. You're going to do this twice, basically.
Yep.
Okay, so the hex northwest of you, a little hex I like to call GB8. This is the hex that contains the Fangberry thicket that you guys reconnoitered last episode. Your surveyors fully explore the hex and attempt to add it to your kingdom's domain. Spend 1 resource point and then attempt a basic exploration, intrigue, magic, or wilderness check. So use your highest skill.
Yeah, we're going to do intrigue here. So that costs 1 RP. Mm-hmm. Take us down to 10. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh, no. That's a second. Oh, God.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, that's
The dice, whatever.
That hurts.
We go by the dice.
Me and Chris are the opposites today.
Yeah.
So do we have to give a hex back? What happens?
Now we lose our kingdom.
Okay, and did you see the special thing on Claim Hex? At first level, when selecting the 3 activities you take during the region activities step of the activity phase of the kingdom turn, you may select this activity no more than once.
Oh, my goodness.
So, crit fail. You fail to claim the hex, and a number of early settlers and explorers are lost, causing you to take a -1 circumstance penalty to stability-based checks until the end of your next kingdom turn.
Wow.
Can our next turn be new leadership?
Oh, no. Man alive. So that just blows apart your whole strategy, because you wanted to then establish farmland.
Yeah.
But instead, like, you send these people out, man, they don't come back.
Yeah, that stinks.
We need 2 more region activities.
Go fishing?
We might have to. At least we'll get some food that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, why not?
All right. Brad, you want to take us fishing?
All right. Let's. What page is that on?
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's in here somewhere.
Page 27.
Mitch knows how to
Go
cast the line.
fishing. You must have at least 1 claimed hex that includes a river or a lake. Well,
We
you
do?
got that.
Got that. Yes.
You got that. You're
God.
Fort
crit.
Trand.
Don't crit fail.
Okay, so this is an economy check, so make sure you're accounting for whatever penalties you guys have accumulated over the course of this disaster. Well, this has been a real mixed bag. This has been a good
That's
turn.
how
It's been a real
government
mixed bag.
goes. Mike.
Yes.
Boy, I would know.
Win
Yeah.
some, you lose some.
Okay, so you have to attempt a basic economy check.
So it's boating.
It's a boating. I'm sorry, I keep doing that.
That's okay.
Attempt a basic boating check from the to fish for food from the rivers and lakes in your kingdom.
All right. Mitch is going to go play with his dinghy. And
Mitch's dinghy.
okay, that's a 15 on the die.
Hey, 20
Do
total.
something good here.
20 total. Okay, that's a success. You gain 1 food commodity.
Yes.
Hey, it's like the man
tonight.
said, winning was easy, governing son is harder.
Winning is easy. Governing is harder. That's right. What is that? What is you guys have seen
Alexander Hamilton.
the Thomas? Yeah, the Hamilton. You know, now you guys have to rule. That's whatever. Okay. What's the third one? I don't even know what's out there.
I'm looking. I can't find anything.
Let's see. Claim hex. Clear
We can
hex,
do-
What about gather?
roads.
What about gather livestock?
We can do a work site, establish work site, page 29.
Oh, and then we can send people to cut wood.
Yeah, we
I
get
think we have
lumber.
to-
We can build buildings.
We have
Do we
to
have
have claim the hex first.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
What was the other one? Gather cattle?
Gather cattle.
Yeah, gather
Page
livestock. We should probably either that or harvest crops or.
Well, if
I
we
think
don't,
you don't have any
We
farms.
don't have any farms.
yeah,
Attempt a basic check to gather excess livestock from local wildlife, ranches, and farms. This generates a number of food commodities. Yeah, I mean,
That seems like what you got to do.
So gather.
Oh, here's one called Muddle Through, but
that's what we need to do.
that's a feat actually.
Fits.
Okay, so
fit,
this is
though.
a wilderness check. Gather livestock. I assume you're sending a Miri out or something.
So what's the other one? The other one is harvest.
Harvest crops.
Harvest crops.
Surely you gotta have a farm for that, though, right?
If you have a farm, you just get it at the.
Oh.
the
We have
start
a
of the
dingleberry
turns.
patch or whatever it's called.
What is? What's it called? Harvest.
That's got me laughing too hard. Harvest crops is the bottom of 26. Attempt a basic check to forage for wild edibles.
Really?
You'll gather excess crops from farms.
so that's tied to agriculture, which is better for us.
Okay, harvest the crops. Okay, who should roll this one? Or can I roll it? You want me to do it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you roll it.
I'll roll
Go
it.
right ahead.
I'll roll it. I represent the people of your
Manna from heaven. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. All right. So I am attempting for you a agriculture skill check. So what is my modifier on this?
You add 6.
Okay. Ooh, I'm a little nervous.
Should be.
Natural 1.
Oh, no, shut up.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, my God.
All right, so Mike no longer rolls for us ever again.
Oh, the dice cam. I like that. Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a 1. Okay.
We lose 1d4 food commodities to spoilage. If you have no food to lose, you instead gain 1 unrest.
So the
Well,
fish
yeah,
that we just pulled in
Yep,
are like
all
they've
rotten.
gone bad.
Oh man. Okay. So did
Brad's
you
having
didn't
a
have
rough game.
you didn't have any food commodities to lose?
We did. We had some
did
fish.
from
We had fish.
fishing.
Brad just
Oh,
went
okay.
fishing.
They're all gone now. Thanks, Mike.
Well, you gotta
Okay,
roll a
so
D4.
I have to roll a d4.
Yep.
Because you only have
Yeah.
2 fish, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
1.
there you go.
Now we
So
have-
you
All right,
lose
everybody.
half
we
your
have-
fish.
We have
Half
8
our
fish.
fish.
We have a basket of fish to feed our kingdom.
Man alive.
Thank God we lost 8 people. Last mouth to feed.
Yeah, the last basket. Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
4% of our population. Oh, God.
Wow. That's a tough turn. You
like
know what,
kingdom
guys? You know, it's fun to kind of like think to yourself, boy, I wish I could have lived in a time where I could have gone out to found a nation. But it's like, it sucks. It's dangerous. You guys are out there. Man, can you imagine like the stress that Sirio's under? Maybe a little bit of gray hair, even though he's 20.
Yeah.
You guys, you guys made the 21-year-old to be your king. I just thought,
Look,
I don't know. It's
they've
interesting.
been
There's been way younger kings than that. Yeah, we're good.
Right, touche.
We are ready for civic actions.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Civic dude.
Step
Go wrong
3,
there.
civic actions. Your party may now attempt 1 civic activity for each of the kingdom's settlements. You have 1, okay. You determine the order in which these activities are attempted, blah, 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 okay.
Can we demolish the town hall?
Yeah.
We got too many turns here. Too many turns.
That seriously?
I hear you.
Okay. What page of the civic activities on in the
22.
And
I
28.
wonder, we
for-
should build a settlement or build a house.
Yeah, we should build a
Build
structure.
something.
Build a structure.
That's the right
Okay.
thing to do.
You attempt to build a structure. This is page 22. This is a general skill Oh, it's a civic. I see. It says civic. Okay. You attempt to build a structure in the settlement that's granting the civic activity. I guess this is Fort Trand.
Fort Trand.
You may choose any structure for which you meet the requirements. Select the appropriate number of contiguous buildable lots in a single block as specified by the structure's entry and spend the specified resource points and commodity cost. Then attempt the structure's skill check. Well, I ain't rolling it. I don't know who's going to do it. You can also use this activity to attempt to repair a structure. Okay, we don't need any of that. So what structure do you want to build?
Great
You
question.
just thought about this?
General store.
Well, the brewery is a structure 1. Cemetery is a structure
What
1.
about houses? Should we build houses?
Granary?
What does houses do?
Houses provide neighborhood of a single or multifamily dwelling for your citizens. Lots 1 costs 3 RP, lumber 1.
The first time you build houses each kingdom turn, reduce unrest by 1. What's the unrest right now, Matt?
0.
Didn't we just get... Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
You've
right,
nullified.
right,
You've
yeah.
worked to nullify it. It doesn't. You could look at cemetery.
We want people to live there, not die there.
Well, we're not doing a great job of that.
That's valid.
If we were going to hire adventurers, an inn would be the start. That would be good.
But don't you
Well,
think we
maybe an
should
inn is.
have a place for people to live? I mean,
Get
if we're
an
just going to build a
orphanage
building, then we're going to build a tavern dive bar. And that's where I'm just going to live.
Ooh, the tavern dive. First time you build a tavern dive in a kingdom, reduce the unrest by 1. But we don't have any unrest.
But increase crime by 1.
Let's do it.
What about
Let's-
general store? I wonder if
that an
that's
option?
really the one.
Yeah, I would hit brewery or general store.
Yeah, that store, brewery, or the inn.
All right, Bill.
What?
You're going to roll a die. We're going to figure out what we're building.
I'm not rolling shit. I've had a successful night. I'm staying out of
No,
it.
you suppose you have.
Successful night. I'm staying on it. What do you guys want to? What are we doing? What am I rolling?
Well, what building are you?
Let's
gonna
get the
do?
general store because then we can purchase shit.
Yep.
I mean,
All right, fuck it. Build
general
a general store. All right, general stores going up in Fort Trand. You know what? That makes sense. So I picture you got people in tents and stuff, but you got a general store.
Yep.
Okay, so it is a trade DC 15 skill check. So you got to roll a trade check. I think you guys are taking penalties and bonuses to economy right now. I don't quite know how that all shook out. But
Roll a natural 17.
all right, Donnie. Okay,
Giddy
it's
up.
done. It's done. You so it's 8 resource points to build this and 1 lumber, which
All right. So that
Mitch
leaves us,
bought.
leaves us with 3 RP, right?
Oh, it leaves us with 2.
2.
2.
All right.
Okay, so 2 resource points in the kitty, 1 of the 2 lumbers that Mitch bought. Okay, all right. Hey, you know what, guys?
And I think
all right, general store.
I think the conversion is 500 XP for every RP. So that gives us 1,000. So we just leveled up the kingdom.
Oh, because you're going to have that left over.
That's not true. We don't get that much
I don't
XP
know.
from it.
I don't know what's going on.
I am
How
totally
they moved to this.
That
can't wait to
sounded
play
really
poker
good,
with Donnie
Donnie.
someday.
I have,
'cause that
I have
was
no
so
idea how you
serious.
get experience for the kingdom, so.
We're just I don't care about that.
That
Okay,
did
so
sound good, Donnie. Don't
give me a second. I'm gonna make you guys your general store. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I've never been so excited in my life.
So this is Dundee's Sundries? Is that what
Dundee's.
it's called?
Oh, Dundee Sundries.
Yes, it is.
Sundries.
Dundee Sundries.
Going down to Dundee's.
DS's. Go to the DS and grab me some Coke.
Kachala's got a merch section in the corner of the general store.
Dude, I
end
want
caps.
I want some like an energy drink,
There you go.
Kalahala.
some kind of potion or something with your face on it.
Okay. All right, you guys have finished step 3, the
Yes.
civic activities of the activity phase. We go now into the event phase of the kingdom turn. Events affect entire kingdoms, single hexes, or a settlement. Some are harmful, some are beneficial. Certain events continue for multiple turns and only come to an end once they've been properly handled by the PCs or their kingdom. All right, we move on to the event phase, fellas. What do you say we start with that next episode?
Oh, I think with the way Bill's rolling, that's
That's probably good.
Everybody-
And it gives you time to craft some movies.